All right. Ladies and gentlemen, TIBERON.
Hey. The mic's twisted around that, but let's give it a pull. Hi. Here we are in Topanga. I am TIBERON. This is my witch house. Welcome. I've got Jaime Black here. We've got several artists lined up, and I am super excited. If you can't tell, I'm trying to keep calm so that my voice doesn't shake, but I'm super excited! Actually, welcome to the witch house, y'all, live on my live tube. We got some videos lined up. We got some beautiful artists. We're going to talk with Jaime Black in a minute. I just wanted to let y'all know that we are so happy that you are here with us today. I wish you could all be out here with us in Topanga, feeling the breeze, making some magic. So now I'm going to introduce to you Miss Jaime Black. Hey! You got your microphone?
How's this mic?
How's this mic? Reverb. How are we now?
Okay.
Are we live? Oh, so Jaime, thank you for being here with me, and it's such an honor to have you here on our very first Witch House Live. Jamie's going to sing some songs for us in a little bit. I just want to get to know you. I want to get to know you guys. I want to get to know Jaime. Jaime and I just met recently, and it's like we are just soul sisters.
Yeah,
it's totally. Dragon. You're the dragon. Anybody else out there, you're the dragon? That either means that you're old or you're really young.
We're young forever.
That's right.
Yeah, that is.
Can you guys hear Jaime? Because I don't hear her in the PA.
Yes.
Yes? Okay. Okay, we're moving the... Hey. All right. I kind of see us. So I wish I could chat with you guys. Maybe Shok could help us out if anybody has any questions. But first I'd like to open with coming together. Miss Jaime Black, thank you for being here. It means a lot to me. In a little while, Jaime and I are going to sing a song together. I'd like for you to run the call. We always need to get a little fire going. All right. We welcome you all into the sacred space. The space is safe. Space is yours. Space is mine, and I invite you in. Welcome to the Witch House. I am TIBERON. This is our very first live broadcast, and as much as I can be very serious and have this serious voice, I'm going to be a total goofball, so watch out. I might drop things might fall over, the house might burn down. We'll probably talk about penises. Especially because my kid's not here, so. Hi. Oh god, that's a special inside joke just for the only two people know about that joke. But we'll probably talk about penises anyway. Gong. I'm really excited to have Paolo come up, and you guys probably saw him a few minutes ago. He's doing some live painting over there, and he's going to come up and talk to us in a little bit. First, let's talk to Jaime and find out, who are you? What are you? You're a fucking goddess. I'm just so glad you're fucking here. Like, actually, though, I'm really thrilled to meet more women that I feel that I can really connect with and respect. It's not that I can't connect with other women or that I don't respect other women. It's just, I guess it's alignment. You know, it's really about alignment and where you are in your life and what it is that you allow, what you call in, you know.
It just hurts to happen. I've been coming out here every couple months.
Topanga.
Even for
But you don't
then
live
all
in
of a sudden-
Topanga.
No, and I'm always trying to.
You live like way across town, right?
I do.
Silverlake. You have a podcast that
Yes.
says, what's it called?
It's called Silverlake Priestess.
Silverlake Priestess Podcast.
It's the name of my.
What,
So
where can they find that?
iTunes, Spotify. Back it has six.
Silverlake Priestess Podcast.
Yeah.
All right, when is
we're
that?
Definitely gonna have you. So it's on Sunday nights
Okay.
at 7 p.m.
Okay.
I do
Every Sunday?
Yeah, except
Wow.
for this Sunday.
Except for this Sunday.
Because I wanted to come out here.
She's here. with
So
us.
I have.
Well, welcome.
So totally stoked to meet you. Totally stoked to find out that you're a wagon, connect in that way. We're both are all black, like witchy.
We did not plan this.
we
It's
both
just
got
natural.
the long hair. I was gonna braid my hair too, and then I didn't. So
Twinning.
anyway, there was a lot of synchronicity and alignment talking about that, and then and just happening here in Topanga, and calling it in access. I didn't have a lot of women in my life always
Same.
sitting in circle and doing work and all that. It's all been about women. Like, I have a ton of women for you to meet.
I know. She texts me.
Awesome.
She's like, I got another friend you got to
Yeah.
meet. I'm like,
Yeah.
bring it. I'm so excited to bring more women into my life. All my friends are dudes. Here's a dude. Hey, Shok. See, that's my friend. Shok's a dude. Paolo. Hi, Paolo. We got Lumis over here. Johnny Danger. He was supposed to be coming in today. Johnny Danger of A Reminder and Woven, and PL. PL starting back up again. I think they're going to be touring soon. We should probably play some PL later. Tiki is a gorgeous woman singer who's the lead of PL, Piel. We're going to have A Reminder on, I think, on next month. The last Sunday, which is what, June 27th, I think? But I think A Reminder's coming on. That's going to be awesome. Johnny Danger's supposed to be here, but he ain't. But we got Jaime Black. So you do a women's circle too?
I do. Women's circle a little bit.
Did you do one recently with the full eclipse?
I did not, because I full classes. Oh, I did my
Wow.
own ritual. That fire moved through me on Wednesday night.
Like Tuesday morning, Wednesday morning, right?
It was
I don't know. This week has been insane.
It was,
what day is it?
It was later that evening.
It's
After
Sunday.
it hit at like 4 a.m. Later that night. Fire, you can't hear me? Oh. Speak right into it. Oh, all right. Well, it was an intense eclipse.
Was
I have to say that.
it was in Sagittarius.
Yeah. How did it feel for you?
It felt right. I felt very like I've been moving myself into flow more and more. The last year has been wild for all of us, you know, and it certainly was an apocalypse. There was so much revealed. So where I am personally right now is I trust myself more than ever, you know, and when you trust yourself, you feel safe anywhere and at any time. Safety is, I think, one of the biggest things that dis-ease when you don't feel safe. Uneasiness, fear, anxiety. What else comes? Not feeling safe. Go in spaces. You don't feel sometimes who you are and walking in. People see me. Do they not see me? Do they like me? Do they dislike me? There's so much that we go through with safety.
Well, especially women.
Especially.
That's the idea, the reality of safety is totally different for women than men.
It's true.
So women do need that safety to then be able to relax and trust and feel okay with their own being. It really does start from physical safety.
Yeah. You know, this is our first broadcast. I'm still not sure how much I want to reveal about myself, but I will say that I have lived through a couple handfuls of traumas that involve a lack of safety. And so finding that for myself in this last year when the world was turned upside down, just completely, there was no safety. We didn't know what the future was going to be. You didn't know if you were going to survive. I know somebody personally who died from COVID. He's right here on this property with us. You know, I don't even know where did COVID come from? Do we trust it? I don't even know what it is or how it, I mean, there's so many speculations, you know, and then the George Floyd murder and the entire world just was full of fear and pain. The last year was wild.
But it was
absolutely
using your perspective to do with your life.
Growth. Major
huge
growth.
Opportunity for people.
Right? Yeah. So I find myself here in Shok. You know, Shok came out of his hardest times in the last year through doing this channel, My Live Tube, and he's found his joy in it. I'm glad that you're all here too. We've created a nice little community, and it keeps growing. And I hope that you guys keep coming back. And we'll be here again at Witch House next last Sunday, June 27th. Back to the safety and where we are today. I just want to say that when you find the part in yourself that you can rely on, when you know yourself and you trust yourself, you say, I will take care of myself. I will say no, and I will say yes. And when I feel pulled to something, I will say yes. Paolo's here. That's how it came with you, right? He was like, I don't know why I said yes. He's like, but I'm here. Look, because I think he was saying no for a while, weren't you? You were. Yeah. So.
Yes, immediately.
You said yes immediately too. The how all of Witch House Live came together was really, really magical, actually. And that's been happening for me more and more. And I'm just really grateful and thankful for it. Make a wish and set it free. Just trust. You know? That's what magic is, really. Is say a prayer, you write the words down. There's so many ways to do magic.
All about your intention. Focus.
Singing.
Over and over.
It all is creation, right? It's all creating energy, and so magic can be anything. You don't have to do. There's some people who practice magic in very specific ways. Mm-hmm. Do you?
Yeah.
Are you pagan?
No. It's I'm actually very open, and I've studied, and I've not actually thought about. I'm about listening to my own.
Yes.
At any given moment, I listen to that, and so I learn a lot from what it is. like everything's relative. A lot of what we believe in comes from life, and then what we're exposed to and what resonates with truth and not. So I do identify as a priestess, but I don't believe in deity. So I'm not generally, if somebody says they're a goddess, I gods and goddesses and that human beings create them to honor different aspects, different across different cultures, but you're honoring different aspects, emotion, nature,
Feminine or masculine.
Yes, totally. But I think that spirit in general, how I see it, that it's not one or the other. Definitely didn't make sense for me growing up to worship a male god. Like, being as female as I am, it does not make any sense to me to be worshiping the creator as male energy. That makes zero sense. But when
God the he?
Yeah. Father, no mother, like, what about the womb and just, at the very least, I'm on choosing this vehicle, choosing a female experience through a female body. I identify as being female. There's no way that I came from a male god. Like, if I believed in a god, I would definitely be coming from the female aspect of the goddess. But anyway, I don't believe that there is one or the other. So when I was like trying to practice that initially, I'm like, it's the same thing.
You don't believe that there's male or female?
Oh, in our bodies, yeah. I mean, we're having an experience here, part of it, but then all of that's being changed right now with all of the spirits that are coming in that are in one body, and I actually identify as being another one. And so that's super interesting, and seeing all these different generations come in with new ideas that the old generations didn't have, and all of these like identification change perspective, and that's the point of all of that. And
the gender stuff is wild, though. Like, I have an 11-year-old daughter, and I'm telling you, like, these kids are wild with their gender identities. They're everywhere with it. Like, they're a different gender every fucking week.
It's
like,
cool,
actually,
though.
They're like, oh, I'm cat gender. I'm like, bitch, what?
Yeah.
You are not a cat. Okay, you can identify with Bast, okay? Like,
I'm cat gender for sure.
I'm not kidding you. These kids are wild with their gender identifications. They're all over the place. My daughter has always presented femme. And she comes to me, she's like, Mom, I think I'm a boy. I'm like, no, girl, you are so femme pink. And if you were a boy, I think I would have picked up on that, because I don't care what your gender is. I don't care what your sexuality is. Like who you like. We got all kind of gays in our family. I'm gay, whatever. Every which way, Like, whoever you are is fine with me and my family and the people I'm bringing around. So however you identify. But it's wild. The genders are everywhere. I'm just glad people are, trying to take into themselves acceptance.
Yeah.
It's really just about acceptance and one love, right?
Want it to be.
One love.
Yeah.
So the symbol of peace is actually 2 fingers together, yeah? War. War. It's war. It's protection also, too. Yeah. So when you throw up your hands like that, you're actually calling in for an opposition.
Yeah,
Yeah. Doesn't it feel different? Doesn't it feel different? This really feels like you're putting it out, right? Like, it feels like I'm putting energy out. This?
Well, that's how I feel about this one.
That's how
I really, I love this.
You do?
Because
the devil
this
horns.
Actually, okay.
Rock!
I had a metalhead boyfriend like not that long ago. So
don't lie, you are a metalhead.
Well, I love metal actually.
Look
but
at
it's
her.
Just actually, I'm way down.
You see her like with the guitar.
I'm learning
on a
classical guitar
top.
now, so I'm telling my metal friends, I'm like, I'm gonna shred like
Please
later
do.
than.
Are you gonna shred for us?
No, I'm not.
You're not gonna play
yet.
metal?
No. But this was actually, some famous metal band. It was like his grandma was doing this to them because she's like warding off the devil. But now they all do it as shows as like honoring the devil, bringing in the devil. But it was originally like this little lady grandma that was like, stay away.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah.
like it's horns of the dark.
You
That's
know,
how I use it now.
it's all interpretation and intent, really. I mean, it's what it comes down to, because you can talk about, are demons good or demons bad? There's a whole argument in that.
What is a demon, and what is the definition?
Exactly.
And like angels.
Right. Some angels are crazy. Like some angels
like
are
'em for
mean
that.
and just wild. They will fuck you up. Woo. You know any angels like that? You see, he do. He knows what I'm talking about. That's Paolo.
She does.
See? They all know. Anyway, I want to hear some of your music that you've been
Okay.
working on. So, what do you want to do first? Do you want to show one of your videos, or do you want to play us a song?
Well, why don't I do something live first?
Right.
I'll do, I'll do something at the circles. I started doing this. It's actually my first drum. I brought it to the circle. And I have rhythm within me, but I just never played the drum before. And I'm like, I don't know what's going to come out of me, but here I am, with the drum and women in the circle. There's so much power there. I just closed my eyes. This song channeled through.
Okay.
And so it's the song that I use as activate the initiation, welcoming beginning of the circle.
Oh, bring it.
And so, all right, let's get this microphone up here. One thing I want to say about this drum, so this is the Priestess Drum. Women for thousands of years have been the drummers. Taken away, lead the ceremony, they used to play the drums, and then it was taken away from them. Be in ceremony, women can't take the hallucinogenic drugs. Women can't play the didgeridoo, all of that. But yeah, we've been coming back to this drum. So this is a big thing that's going on with women, especially like priests that right now. And you play it with your hands. Anytime you see statues and images of women from long time ago, what they're holding, and they're holding something in their an aspect of consciousness. So one of the things that the drum represents is maybe obviously the moon, but also the womb and the heartbeat. And so all of that refers back to the moon. But I'll tell you, my favorite thing that I found with this drum is that when you sing on top of it, it creates an incredible reverb. So it's really amazing if you're going to some place like Stonehenge or even out here in Topanga and it's windy, trying to use your voice and the wind is carrying it across. And let you try mine. I'm gonna turn my reverb. Ooh, no. So it's such a good tool. This. And you know, not everyone feels of this thing and they share with everyone, but everyone get to one of these things and you sing across it. It's just donating, like it's like a sound bowl. Feeling. I go that, but the sound bowls, they're created to activate the chakras, or they're created with sounds that resonate with the as the you feel.
Is this
it.
one tuned?
I don't tune it. And so with these, they all sound different. And so I did get to pick one that I liked. So this one
to match your voice.
I picked it because it makes me want to sing to it.
Did you try different drums?
I did. You know, that was one that I used for the class that I went. Miranda Rondo, she's in arts, incredible frame drum singer. Has these huge circles at the time, and so you go and she'll have, and you can just play with the different ones.
Where do we find her? That sounds great.
You would love to have her on the show. She's great. I'll definitely hook you up. I've had her on my show as well.
Pretty drums.
Yeah, and they'll just, I mean, because you'll have that many women in a circle sometimes. So incredible. Everybody's learning to play.
I've never been around that many women at once.
Well, here you are calling it in. You're calling it in.
Have you? Oh man!
But so there's
I'm
so
like getting
much
hot
power
just
there.
thinking about it.
And a lot of women feel the same way. Anyway, you've called it in. I'm gonna bring them to you.
I'm like getting hot now.
It's all good. I feel you. So you can go to some of these and they'll be naked and dancing with snakes. Yes, yeah, it's exciting. That's pretty exciting. Just going into this.
Clean up on aisle 4.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to. I told you I was a goof. I can't. Just FYI, like I haven't brushed my hair in about a week.
Witches.
Witches.
There's so much magic in that hair, and there's so much magic in that braid.
We're gonna
People
sing
don't
about it
even
too.
know. Dudes don't.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. I had this boyfriend when I was like 20. He was a real fucking asshole. And
They always are.
he had super long hair. He had the hair as long as me. He was such a bitch about it. Oh, it was so annoying. So I cut all my hair off because he was just like, he was abusive. He called me fat and stupid, whatever. Like, just, I wish I knew how just incorrect he was because I fucking believed that idiot. But
he's getting what's coming to him.
oh, he already
Like,
did. Like, you live with your own suffering. That's what karma is. That's what I believe. You know, so I don't worry about it. People get, I don't believe in cursing. I don't believe in hex culture. But I have thrown a couple sometimes in some heat, you know, just like, psh.
The dragon, the fire dragon right there.
This bitch fucking like ran over my special needs son, you know, like we were on a hiking trail.
No.
We were on a hiking trail and she just ran to him. She just like bashed into him. She was like, he should watch out where he's going. And I'm like, bitch, he is special needs. She's all, fuck you. So I was just like, you know, may you live with the suffering that you cause. Like,
yes, well, you're just being the high priestess that way. Anyway, it's just you're being a giant
I sent it on her though, and I hate doing that.
We got some fire going on over here.
I don't like hurting others.
Fire dragon. If you just send back to them their own bad behavior, if you're just
but sometimes
then,
like when you feel
that's their
all
own problem.
heated and fiery and like angry, you know, it's like you're emanating an energy
I
that
hear all
can
about
actually
that.
be hurtple to others.
Talking about the eclipse.
Uh-huh.
Yes. So I do martial arts.
Okay. What kind?
Well, I started when I was 8. I got my black belt in Taekwondo when I was about 12, 13. And now I do Muay Thai-ish. I practice it called Foxy and Fierce. It's a girls kickboxing.
Are you kidding me right now?
No, it's awesome. So started by this
Foxy
woman,
and Fierce. I love it.
Crystal Elamine. She's black belt. Like grew up with her dad having a studio, whole life practicing martial. She decided to start a business that was just for women. So she teaches, and then she has a husband, totally rad, and it's a super safe place. I grew up fighting with all men and having only men in my life. Now it's all women.
When did it turn around from you? Because this is like, it's all yoni.
Yeah. Yes.
It's like 40. I'm like still stuck on the 40 women in one room naked.
It happened at some point in my mid-20s. Drugs brought it in. I mean, it all maybe came in at the same time, but everybody just getting all out with each other.
What are you talking about? Gay? You gay?
I'm half gay.
See?
Well,
You're a bisexual lesbian.
don't really hang out with the dudes, but I have a lot of past life stuff that needs to be out with them. So I just have to surrender to it. I end up actually being involved with more than women. But if I could choose like life that I can't stand the way that men and women, the differences and how they don't understand each other. That's stuff. Talk about the fire.
You want a wife, don't you? You want to wife up.
Well,
You trying to wife me?
I have Aquarius rising. I need to be pretty free. I need to be real free, but I don't know. A wife could be good.
Wait, what's your sun sign?
I'm a Scorpio.
Oh, you're a Scorpio.
Yeah.
It'll never work.
What are you talking about? My Venus is in Sagittarius. I love Sag women.
I told you she was trying to wife me.
See,
She's trying to convince me now. She's trying to convince me.
Over here.
She's all, let's get naked. See, there it is.
That's,
Oh my
I did
God.
say something that sounded something sort of like that.
Can't. Sorry.
I don't know. Then I fell in love with a woman and I had a relationship with her, and that changed my everything. Because having so much Mars in my chart, I am such a fire dragon, and I was a fighter from when I was young, and I grew up around a bunch of dudes. I didn't identify with women, and I really hated being part of that group.
What do you mean by that?
I just they were mean, they were shitty, they were shit talking, they were into like clothes and makeup and Barbies. I wasn't into any of that stuff. Wanted to hang out with dudes and fight. And at some point I could kick all their asses because I was, I was bigger when we were younger, and then we hit puberty, and then I had to.
Yeah.
And I don't know what I was saying, but at some point it was like.
So you're really in touch with like the masculine side of yourself, which is force, which is an extroverted, right? Which is penetrative, penetrative penis. I'm sorry, I just had to put it in there.
Can I say just vagina and yoni and vulva? Like every time you say that, I'm gonna say 3.
Totally. Okay. See, this is why it's gonna work out, right? Like somebody needs to be top and bottom. No, every lesbian relationship needs like you need to exchange you can't just both be all vaggy.
And
you can. It just doesn't work as
together.
well. It doesn't last. It doesn't last
there
as long.
does tend to be like the more
There
like
should be
dominant
balance.
aggressive energy,
Yeah.
and then there tends to be more of the receiving energy. Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. And I'm always the Mars. I'm always the wands.
Are you?
Swords.
Yeah.
I am, but then astrology. So I just really used to identify with this male aspect of myself, and I thought that female was weakness. Crying was weakness. I don't cry. I still.
Oh, really?
I mean, I have to. Crying for me is like the eyes mist over, and then that's it. It's over.
God, I cry all the time like a fucking loon.
Well, most women do. After I started doing all these women's circles and doing life coaching and working with, because I basically just work with women, everybody's crying all the time, and I'm like, I didn't know. And it's great in the circle because, you know, it's like they help release from me. But I have a Capricorn moon, and Capricorn
Ouch.
is opposite the moon. So the moon, right, is like over emotional. We all think about how we feel when the moon is full. It's like dramatic. It's so much emotion.
You're fucking intense, girl, huh?
I am a little intense, yeah. I have to try to calm it down. But that's why I go to the martial arts.
You don't have to calm nothing down. You just have to find a safe space.
Channel. You just have to have a channel. Well, so this is the thing about Mars. It's fire and it's aggression, right? It's masculine energy, but it's positive energy. Yeah. So
it's creative.
Look at the positive and the negative. Like positive is forward moving, and the negative is
okay.
So when you get angry, right, and then all this stuff needs to come out of your mouth,
every day,
can't hold on to anymore,
all day long.
It's positive. There's actually like what do I want to say? It's proactive. The idea with those of us that have a lot of fire, we have to make sure that we don't suppress it and then explode.
Right.
We have to be able to express that fire all the time. So that's why I go to martial arts.
That's why I'm like all the time. Yeah. Like it's just coming out. I'm sorry.
So you either need to have
you
sex
gotta
a bunch.
Find your people.
Yeah. You need to have sex a bunch.
Yeah.
You need
myself.
to. Yeah. Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. It's the best, actually.
You can do magic that way.
So far, it's the best.
Magic that way. Yes. And then the martial arts, you're literally like moving that energy. Healthy boundaries, saying no.
Yes.
That's really important. Speaking your truth.
Correct.
And so it's hard sometimes, I think, being women with all of that energy because we are being very intuitive and sensing everybody else. And is it okay if I speak my truth? And am I going to hurt your feelings?
Oh,
and all
people
that stuff?
hate it. They're like, will you stop being so much?
Yeah, but society and the church, right, has just conditioned everyone for
is it
all
the
of
church
this time.
or is it Western culture?
Well, the church was first.
The church was first. The church was first in what? Before? Well, no, there was Rome, right?
But they wanted they destroyed all the goddesses.
They sure
burnt
did.
all of the women.
Yes, Christianity did kill us all.
Yeah,
took
like
away.
million, like 10 million women in like 100-year period of time. Or I don't hear the studies.
They tried to convert everybody. They're like, y'all are savages.
All the witches. Yep.
That's what we're gonna sing.
Yeah.
We're gonna sing a song together called "Savage Daughter." In just a little bit.
This song is amazing, by the way. So I hadn't heard it before. She sent it to me. I've been listening to it on repeat and like singing it at the top of my lungs and sending it to all my witches, and everyone is like, "What?
Why didn't they know the song? Every witch needs to know the song."
It, but you know, some of this,
we're gonna introduce it to you all if you don't know. I don't know if Sarah Hester Ross is the original author of the song. I don't know. We will. But she sang it so beautifully. You can find a recording on whatever platform. Sarah Hester Ross, Savage Daughter. We're going to give it a try. Should we do it?
Okay. I'm going to play the drum.
We're playing drum.
Okay, we've never done this. We've never done it together before.
Never done anything together.
Yeah,
this is the first time we're meeting.
Yeah. Tagged on the phone. But thank you to Shok. Oh, we met.
Yeah, Shok. While we get set up, can we go to... Let's watch one of Jamie's videos. Watch one of Jamie's videos. Oh, we don't have Jamie's videos.
You have my videos.
I have the videos. No videos. Live!
You can watch my videos on YouTube, Jaime Black channel. I have some witchy videos
What is it, JamieBlack.com?
It's JAIME Black.
Oh, Jaime Black
JamieBlack.com is my website. Everything is there.
So you can go to JamieBlack.com.
Yeah, and you can go to Spotify.
Okay.
You can put in Black, and I just recorded live during quarantine. Are
you gonna do one of those songs?
Why
don't you do one of those songs while I pull the mic over?
All right, cool.
Yeah.
And then we'll do this.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, Jaime Black. What song are you gonna do?
I'm gonna do "We Are the Daughters of the Ones You Burned." Yeah. And
can I join you?
Yeah, you can. Let me turn the reverb on. Check.
2, 1, 1, 1.
We are the daughters of the ones who burned, the ones who burned. We are the daughters of the ones who burned, the ones who burned. And who are now? We are the daughters of the ones who burned, and we have returned. Ooh, now. Ooh, now. Ooh, now. We are the daughters of the ones who burn, and we have returned. We are the daughters of the ones who burn, the ones who burned. We are the daughters of the ones who burn, the ones you burned. Ooh, now. We are the daughters of the ones who burned. We have returned. We are the daughters of the ones who burn. We have returned. We are the daughters of the ones who burned, and we have returned.
We back, bitches.
What I'll say about that song is it's meant to be around, and it's meant for a witch choir. So I am putting this priestess witch choir together. I'm constantly like pulling women into it. And that's one of the songs that we're gonna sing, all in like cloaks with candles and fire and
Wonderful.
drums.
Yes.
So anyway, thanks for jumping on there.
Yes.
So play it with my band. We have hello, dark and eerie.
You have the video of this is on your YouTube?
We're gonna make this one quite soon.
Oh, it's
There's
not out
gonna
yet.
be ninjas and fight scenes in the forest. It's gonna be all witchy.
We'll look
story.
forward to it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. I love it. So let's do Savage Daughter.
Okay.
Yeah. And then you have one more song for us after that?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll
So
sing another
we're going to
witchy
do
waily.
Savage Daughter together. And then Jamie's going to go to one more song. And then we're going to go to some videos and some music.
We're leading this.
I am my mother's savage daughter, the one who runs barefoot, cursing sharp stones. I am my mother's savage daughter. I will not cut my hair. I will not lower my voice. My mother's child is a savage. She looks for her omens in colors of stone, in faces of cats, in falling of feathers, in the dancing of fire, in the curve of old bone. I am my mother's savage daughter, the one who runs barefoot, cursing sharp stones. I am my mother's savage daughter. I will not cut my hair. I will not lower my voice. My mother's child dances in darkness. She sings heathen songs by the light of the moon, and watches the stars and renames the planets, and dreams she can reach them with a song and a broom. I am my mother's savage daughter, the one who runs barefoot, cursing sharp stones. I am my mother's savage daughter. I will not cut my hair. I will not lower my voice.
We are brought forth out of darkness into this world through blood and through pain. And deep in our bones the old songs are waking, so sing them with voices of thunder and rain. We are our mother's savage daughter, the one who runs barefoot, cursing sharp stones. We are our mother's savage daughter. We will not cut our hair. We will not lower our voice.
Oh, thank you for that.
Nice job. Yeah. It's such a great song. Okay, one more thing that has to happen here. Well, we're gonna light these. Gonna light all the blessing, your show and experience, all of the wonderful people. Everything that's not useful to us anymore. And one for the retrograde. We're in the Mercury retrograde, and so everything that we need to process.
We all need a
up.
prayer. Here comes Lulu. Lulu the dog. Maybe she'll come on up and say hi. Jaime Black. That was beautiful.
You're welcome.
Ah, you know, I'm trying to keep social distance and stuff, but I gotta put my hands on you. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you
Guys,
for having
check out
me.
Jaime Black if you don't know her. We'll be back just a little bit. Listen to some music, watch some videos. Say hi to Shok. Maybe we'll come in and chat with you in a little bit.